Now, you will need to explain and describe the nature of each dynamic theory. The nature of the Belbin role theory. This theory basically deals with the behavior of the team members that plays an important role in the success of the team. The Belbin theory has identified 9 team roles. I'm just going to name them for you. The implementer, the resource investigator, the plant, the monitor, shaper, coordinator, completer and finisher, the team worker, and last but not least, the specialist. Each team role is actually a strategy in dealing with work and with colleagues. The second theory, the Jungian theory. Success is determined by the team members' predisposition for the functions and attitudes. Now, what does this mean? What does predisposition mean? Now, predisposition, firstly, comes from the Latin word, well, it's 2 Latin words that they put together. So, pre, or rather pre in Latin, meaning before, and then disponere, meaning put in order or to arrange. So, as team members, we all have our own ideas and perception of things. So, if we step into the room with our team members and we see something we don't like, or maybe the team says, tomorrow we're going to work on Excel, and you say, oh boy, I don't have computer skills and I have no idea how to work on Excel. So predisposition means that before the lesson or the task on working on Excel comes, you will make sure that you know how to work on Excel. So you will put measures in place for you to do what you need to do, whether you feel comfortable with it or not. Then each member has 4 pairs of opposing attitudes and functions. So what is this 4 pairs? Firstly, sensation, which is using your 5 senses. Then intuition. This is the knowledge without observing. So what does that mean? That means your gut feeling. So when making a decision, you go with your gut, whether the decision is the correct one or not. If your gut tells you to do it, you're going to do it. Then the third one, your thinking, which is your own perceptions and interpretation of things. And the fourth one, your feeling. But not feeling in a sense of touch, feeling deep within inside yourself, similarly to your emotions. Over time, we rely on these functions and attitudes, and as a result, they become stronger and more developed as we progress in life. The MTRI theory, also known as the Management Team Role Indicator. So what is this theory about? This theory is based on the roles that people play and the resultant forces created by the interaction between team members. Resultant forces. What does this mean? I'm sure this will throw you off when you read it. So, if you read interaction between team members, it should give you an idea of what resultant forces mean. So resultant forces is basically the result of 2 or more forces conjointly, or a motion which is the result of 2 or more motions combined. So basically it is the act of more than one person doing the same thing in different directions. So when taking a task into consideration, everyone is doing the same task but in their own way. Then also each team role is used according to the needs of the situation. And then last but not least, when a team role is at its best, it makes an appropriate, positive and balanced contribution to the team. Nature of the Margarison-McCann files. This theory deals with the critical tasks to be performed by the team. Example of these tasks can be advising, innovating, producing, inspecting and maintaining. So the team management wheel forms a basis of this profile. The team management wheel also identifies critical success factors at work. The last one, group consensus. Just by reading the word group consensus, we can already tell that it means a group coming together and coming up with ideas and making a decision on it. So in simple terms, group consensus is the process of a group making a decision. It is also a method by which an entire group of people strive to come to an agreement. When group members work together, they need to make several decisions. Group consensus is also a process where the group guides each other to making the correct decision.